Hello, guys. Good morning, afternoon, evening. This is Miss Sunday Rafael Jigo. I'm a digital entrepreneur and a digital business mentor. I'm so much happy and more than glad to share with you this Friday. It's Friday. It's a day to celebrate, all the days of the week. Maybe it has been hard for you, maybe it was easy. We need to celebrate every bit of it, every bit. Even if it was tough for you, you are already here on Friday, and next week is loading. What are your plans? What are your goals? I just want to tell you that today, be yourself, be you, and that is where you find yourself. How can you be you? How can you be yourself? How can you be authentic? And that is what we are going to learn. Stay tuned with me. And before that, I am going to have an entertainment, and that is a gospel song which says, "An unchangeable God." I don't have any copyright to it. I just put it for entertainment, for motivation. Find something that really brings out the youngness in you. Find the thing that helps you express yourself the way you want it. So stay blessed as we listen to this music. Hope you're hearing it. Mm. Be yourself. Oh God, I was looking for such moments. Faithful God. He's a faithful God. You're worthy to be praised. He is the air that I breathe every morning, every evening. There's nothing. With God, there is no impossibilities. I can move the mountain. Oh! Don't mind whatever that you have not achieved this week. You will still have another chance to achieve them. Unchangeable God, reliable. He is a reliable God. He can do what no man can do for you. What no man can do. Unchangeable, reliable. Happy Friday! Friday at last is here. Oh. Unchangeable God, reliable. Only Him can do what no man can do for you. For you, there is nothing, absolutely nothing. There is nothing impossible with Him. Impossible to you. Ooh. You can do all things that you want to do through Christ, who give you the strength. Hey, you make me a wonder. This was not really me. I was not like this, but God helped me to get the me inside me. There is nothing impossible with God. He can still do that thing that you want to do. He is unchangeable. He is a reliable God. So stay tuned with me. Hey, freedom, peace, stressless life. You can find it. You can get, and He can make that for you. Unchangeable God, reliable God. What no man can do. Nobody else can create the future that you want the way you want it to be. They can always create it smaller and smaller and make it difficult for you. But when you trust on God, He can make it wide, deep, and far for you. You express yourself the way you want. Have the freedom of life to live your life, to be you, to be yourself. He is unchangeable God. He is a reliable God. I love this God. I love Him so much. He He makes ways where there seems to be no way. He even makes rivers to flow in the wilderness, you know. He can make ways for you, even if you look as if all ways are closed. He is a reliable God. What no man can do. He can do what no man can do for you. He is unchangeable, unstoppable. What no man can do. Unchangeable God. Reliable. The only one. He's a dependable God. Reliable. I am just going to mute this track. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. God is an amazing God, unchangeable God. He is a reliable God. He is a dependable God. He can do what no man can do for you. You know, man, they are always full of jealous, full of stressing you. They can create the world as stressful for you, as painful, as small space for you as they can, because they don't they don't look good at you. They don't see any value in you. But when you trust on the living God, He can make that a very, very wide future. And when He makes you create it for yourself. Yesterday I put a post. It was a reminder. Just 1 year back, I posted when I was still working that if you let people to create your future, or maybe to create your the life that you want, they always make it very small and tiny space for you. But when you create it yourself, you can create it as far, wide, deep as you want. So stay tuned with me. I am going to talk. My topic today is be you. Be yourself. Be yourself. You know, God created us to be free. God created us to be free. And when He sets you free, you are free indeed. You know, we can create the lifestyle that we want. The future we want is not sent from somewhere else. It's not somebody else creating it for us. We create it ourselves. Let's create the environment of peace. Let's create an environment of joy to ourselves. Let's create an environment of possibilities for ourselves, because yes, it's possible. It's possible because why? God is by your side. God has given us hands. God has given us wisdom. He has given us everything that it takes for us to be ourselves. And I have some points here that I have put how we can be ourselves, how I can be me, how you can be you, how you can get yourself. Know yourself. That is the first point. You know, you need to know yourself. How can you know yourself? Understand yourself. Have a quiet time with yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe you can do what you want to do. Believe, because if you want to believe on someone else, they will say, no, you will never do it. You will never do it. If I asked some people before I started my digital business, I said, I really want to start this digital business, and it is a global business. How do you think? Do you think I can do it? Many people, not even one, told me that you can do it. Not one of them told me that you can do it. I took long to believing them that I cannot do it. I took long to seeing their opinions, how they look at me, how they think I cannot do it. But until I came to know myself, until I came to know my abilities, until I came to know me, I realized my strength. I realized I had strength within me that nobody else knew. I knew I had creativity inside me that nobody else knew. Even my husband did not know. My kids did not know. My workmates did not know. They did not know. I discovered it myself. So until you know yourself, until you discover yourself, you will never be yourself. You'll always be living other people. You'll always be living the opinion of other people. You'll always be living the suggestion of other people. So it's high time you know yourself. It's high time you know yourself, because if you know yourself, you have certain things that are inside you that the world is waiting for. You have creativity inside you that the world is longing to see. You have words of encouragement, of motivation inside you. You are meaning, you who is watching me now or watching the replay, you are having great things that the world are longing for. But the people around you, they have not seen it. They have not known it. It's time for you to discover yourself. It's time for me to discover myself. Have time with yourself. Have that quiet time to discover yourself and start to believe in yourself. Start to believe in yourself, because it doesn't happen just in one day. You need to take time to understanding yourself, know your strengths, know your weaknesses, and learn from your weaknesses. Learn from your failures, because failure is never the opposite of a success. Failure is a part of success. If you fail in something, don't give up. Never ever give up. Believe in yourself. You can always do it better. There's always a room for you to succeed. If I listen to those people who told me that, no, Sunday, you can never do this digital business. This thing is too big for you. You can never, even some of my workmates told me, you can never do it. But I took time. It took me a long while, 1 full year, to really understanding myself, understanding the business, understanding my values, understanding me. You know, I really took time to understand myself. So when I really got the knowledge of me, of myself, it doesn't bother me what people say about me, but I know who I am. I know who I am, and here I am now rocking my online digital business, which is global, and it has connected me so far and wide. All over the globe, I'm connected with people. I'm helping people all over the globe that are willing to learn how to start their own digital business. See, if I listen to what people tell me, how could I help those families starting their own digital business? How could I encourage those people? There are some people who are down, but I encourage them, pick up with just the words that I speak. And that is the creativity that God gave me. And I never discovered it until I took time to know myself. I did not know. People around me did not know until they see me doing it and they're opening their eyes. Wow, is that Sunday? Is that this quiet girl, this quiet Sunday who was just here? People are wondering because they never know me. They never know you. And nobody else will ever describe you exactly the way God has put in you. Because the materials that God used in creating you, He never shared it with anyone. He has certain materials inside you that are found nowhere else except in you. So you need to discover yourself, know yourself, believe yourself, to live yourself. You know, it was enough for me. It was enough for me to live for other people, to live for other people's suggestion. I was full of that already. I wanted to come out of myself. I wanted to come out of my comfort zone to discover myself. And when I discovered myself, when I discovered my value, my dear, I became unstoppable. And up to date, I am unstoppable. Nobody else can stop me. Unless God tells me, no, Sunday, don't move this direction. But I have learned to discover myself. I have learned to know myself. I have learned to understand myself. So I am speaking to you today. You might be going through a lot of stress, a lot of challenges. Those challenges are to pick you up, my dear. Don't regret. Don't minimize those challenges. They are stepping stones. They are preparing you because you have certain values inside you that requires those challenges, that requires those stressful moments, and it has built you to accommodate whatever that you are ready to accomplish, to achieve. So whatever that you go through, don't ever lose hope. Don't ever give up. Know yourself. Believe in yourself, because you can make it. Nobody else will tell you exactly who you are, because people are full of jealousy. They don't want you to override them, to go above them. You know, they have that challenge, that mentality. But don't ever limit yourself. Don't ever limit yourself. Look beyond your current situation. Look beyond your circumstance. Look beyond what people see. Look beyond your city. Look beyond your town. Look beyond your friends. Look beyond your mates. You know, you have to look beyond the people you associate yourself with. Get people who will challenge you to get the best out of you. You know, there are certain situations that people may think that they are creating it to bring you down, but in another way, it is lifting you. And the Bible says that man can make it for maybe thinking he's making it for your downfall, but God is making it for your good. God is making it for your good. So that is one of the things that to know yourself. Believe in yourself. The second thing is, I have my notes here. Let go of negative self-talk. Yes. You know, I used to think and talk to myself that, no, not me. I cannot do it. It's impossible. I'll never achieve it. You know, that mindset, that negative mindset, we have to let it go. Let it go. You can always make it. I can always make it. I have the ability. I have the mind. I have the brain. I have the knowledge. I have the hands. I have the eyes. I can make it. So let's put on a positive mindset that we can always make it. I like the Obama tag, which says that yes, we can. Yes, I can. Say to yourself, yes, I can. That is a positive mindset. That is a growth mindset. Let's always see a possibility in something. Even if it looks like it's failing, let's see positivity in it, because it's part of your success. It's part of your success to go through those loopholes, to go through those challenges. It's part of what is making you who you are going to be, that version of you that you have not yet met. It is comprising of those challenges that you are facing now. So don't ever give up in whatever that you are facing. Always have that growth mindset, saying, yes, I can. Say that it's possible. I have to figure it in another way. I have to look on it on the other side. And it's possible. You know, I always come live to talk about my digital business. And some people say, no, digital? I don't have the knowledge in computer. I don't have. But when you put that mindset, you will always remain there. Have to just have that willingness to learn. You know, that growth mindset is having that mindset to learn, willingness to learn, willingness to always be coachable, that someone else can correct me when I am wrong and accept it and react, revert, and make a change. We need to eliminate the negative mindset which says that I cannot talk. That self-talk, we have to eliminate it. We have to stop it, because we don't have it. With God, there is nothing impossible. And I believe that there is nothing impossible on earth that you cannot do if you really put the effort, if you really put the interest, if you put the willingness to learn and to relearn and to unlearn. You can always be there. You can always, it might be a process, but you always reach where you want to be when you have the willingness to learn, when you have the growth mindset, when you have the mindset to change, and you can be yourself. You can be you. You can be authentic, be yourself. Yes, it's possible. It's possible when always we change our mindset. Our mindset is something that really holds our future and holds the possibilities that we could really achieve. When we remove the negative mindset and put on a positive mindset, we'll always get there. We'll always get what we want. And the second time is focus on your strength. You know, all of us, whether you're white, you're African, or whatever part of the world, each and every one of us have strength and have weaknesses. We have strength in one direction and have weaknesses in another. We have to accept that we are human beings. We are human beings, and we are not perfect in everything. There is certain part of us where it is negative, where it's not good. But let us focus on the strength. Let us focus on our strength to build the negative part of it. We can never build the positive part with the negative, because it will all, you know, there was someone who was saying that 1 million times is negative something. It becomes negative, you see? When you multiply something with negative, automatically how big that thing is, it becomes negative. So let's focus on the positive part of us, because we always have the positive part. However small it is, it's a seed in you that you can build it and it can overcome the negative one. And that one is it's with us. We need to find ourselves, and goes back to the first point. We have to know ourselves. Know your strength. What are your strengths? If you have discovered your strength, develop it. Develop your strength. Have more time to know your strength and spend more time in it, so that you can grow in your strength. And in your strength, you can discover how you can eliminate the negative part. And the negative part becomes to reducing smaller and smaller and smaller, until you are full of positive, or full of strength. All of us in the world, we have our strengths. We have our negative, we have our weaknesses, we have our strength. So we need to focus on our strength. Discover your strength and focus on it, so you can be able to live yourself. You can be able to live you, and never ever be someone else. Be yourself. Know yourself. Know your strength and build on your strength. The other one is, the number 4 is, stop living the past. We all have our past. We all have our past, and sometimes our past is really not that pleasant. Our past is really, when we think of it, it keeps dragging us down, 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 and down. You start crying for sometimes when you think of your past, what you went through, and how people have betrayed you. It brings you down. Never ever stay in your past, because the past is already past. Dwell in the present and focus on the future. The past is always sometimes not pleasant, and sometimes even if it was good, it is already past. You cannot live in your past. We are living in our present and focusing on the future. So let's not dwell in our past. Let's dwell in our present time and never focus ourselves on the negative. Focus on the positivity of you, so you can be yourself. So you can be. Remember, our topic is be you, be yourself. The third point, is stop caring about what others think. That was me. Stop caring about what others think about you. People always not think positive about you. Even if your closest friend, sometimes you never know what is in their heart. Sometimes you never know. So stop thinking what they think. You can never stop them from thinking about you, or from thinking negative about you. You can never stop the bird from flying above your head. You can never. But the one that comes on your head, you can always hold it. So never always think of what people will say. If you want to start something and say, what will people say about me? That was me. I was thinking, now, if I will start this global business, will people believe me? How will they think about me? Because I was a servant in the church, people would say, what is this lady doing? What is this servant of God doing? What is this mom doing also on social media? I was thinking that, and it was a big battle in my mind. I had to overcome that mindset. I had to overcome that. I have come to a point where I don't care what people think about me. I don't care because first of all, they are not bringing food on my table for my kids. They are not doing so. Stop caring about what other people will think, because as I said before, yesterday I posted about my one year post, that if you want people to create your future, they'll always create it small and tiny and stressful. But when you create it yourself, you always create it as wide, as deep as you want. Stop giving people the right of your life to live. Hold your life. It's within you. You are the CEO of your life on earth here. You are the one to decide. Even the Bible says that choose now what you want. Do you want life, or you want death? You want blessings, or you want curses? It's you to decide for yourself. Let nobody decide for you. So decide for yourself. Whatever that you want to do, don't think what other people will think about me, because they will always be thinking. They will always be saying, even. They will always be talking. They will always be gossiping. Don't mind about what other people say, because if you want to dwell in that, it will never lead you to your destiny. It will never, because your destiny, some people may not like you to reach there. Some people may not want you to be there. Some people may not, they may think it's impossible for you. They say, how can you, an ordinary person, just do that? Some people are saying, how can you just start a global business? It's not possible. But here I am. I have my digital business, which is global. I run it with my husband, and I'm the one on the front line. I'm the one driving it, operating it. My husband is in the background doing some of the technical work, but I am the one driving it. The girl whom they think was not able to do it. Until I knew myself, until I stopped thinking what people will say, that is when I really came to be myself. And now I am free from stress. I don't think what people think. I don't want to think what people will think about me or what people are thinking about me. No, that is none of my business. I mean my business. I mean what I do. And I know my rights. I know who I am. I like that song from Sinach. I know who I am. So know who you are. The third last is be open to change. Yes, be open to change. There are a lot of things that if you want to keep yourself in one place, you will always not change. And there was a topic when I was still in high school, senior one, I think. Our teacher, our CRA teacher, she was a white lady. She was saying that that if you don't want to change, change will change you. So we need to change. There are certain things that we need to change, like our friends, our negative friends. We need to change them. Our negative talks, we need to change. Our negative environment, we need to change. We need to change a lot of things. Our negative thinking, we need to change. Sometimes we need to change a lot of things in our lives. We need to declutter things that are not worth, that are not leading you to your future. Declutter them, remove if you want to achieve those beautiful dreams that you have. It will not take everyone else to go with you in your dream life. You have to remove some. You have to change friends. You have to change a lot of sometimes location. You have to change a lot of things. You have to change in order to make you move. I like the ego. The ego, if it wants to fly high and above, the ego flies alone, because there are some friends that will not allow him fly in that same level because they are slow and they will be dragging that ego behind. So the ego flies alone. So sometimes you need to fly alone to reach to your destiny. Yes, they will see that, oh, you are already there. Yes. And it takes yourself to know yourself. It takes yourself to discover who you are and who else to be associating with you. What words will you speak? Be sensitive in some of your areas. Be sensitive in knowing people. Be sensitive in your wordings. Be sensitive because there is power in your words. You know, the whole world was created by the power of words. God just said, let there be light, and there was. Let there be, and there was. You know, the power of words is really very, very powerful. So it becomes also some of the sensitive thing for us to know about what we speak to ourselves, what other people speak to us. Someone who is always negative to me, it doesn't cost me anything to just live without you. I will just really, really move behind, not talk, no quarreling, no what, but I will just ignore that person. I will ignore because I know you are not leading me to where I want to be. And I want to be where I want to be. I know my destination. Yes, if I know my destination and someone wants to bring me back to my path, I will never go with you. Believe me, I will never be your friend because I want to be where I want to be. And I am not going, even if it means being there without you, I don't care. I will need to be where I want to be. I need a positive people, positive mindset, people who are willing to grow, people who want to show a high, the same people who of the same mindset, people who want to change their lives, people who gossip. That's not my class. I don't entertain gossiping. I don't entertain talking about people. You know, sometimes you can be alone and it's not a crime to be alone without a friend, because you want to get to where you want to be. If the friends you have are negative, are harmful towards your future, then you have to leave them. Be yourself. Sometimes when you want to grow, you want to go high, and you cannot go with everyone. People will always not like it. People will talk negative about you. People will say what they want to say, but never look into what they say. Look into your future. Look into that destination that you are arriving at. Look at it and be yourself. Never hate them. I don't say hate them. Don't hate them. Continue loving them, but have a distance so that, because you don't get also into that soup. There is this saying that one onion that is rotten will make the whole sack to get rotten. So before you rot, eh, separate yourself. Separate yourself to be yourself, to leading you to the destiny that you want for your future, for your children, for your grandchildren. We have to build that. We have to build a future for our children. Like me, if I don't know about you, but me, I it was really, it's a nightmare. But I don't want my kids really to go through what I went through in my childhood. I want them to start somewhere else. So it takes a lot of rejection. Sometimes it takes determination, it takes courage, it takes a lot of minding your own business. Yeah, minding your own business and be willing to change. And there are some people who are good, they can tell you that you have to change on this character. Maybe they have discovered that it's not good. So be willing to change. Be willing to accept the change. Be willing to change, to accept correction. Be willing to be mentored. Be willing to change. Be willing to be coached. If there is someone there who wants to mentor you, who is there rebuking you, telling you the wrong things that you do, yes, please listen to that person. That is the right person you need. That is a person who rebukes you, who challenge you to going into your destiny. Sorry. The last one is the second last is be vulnerable. Yeah, sometimes be vulnerable. There are certain things that you don't know. Don't raise yourself when you don't know that. I know this. You need to be vulnerable, be humble to learn a lot of things. There are certain things as you move on, you find that you have not known a lot of things, and there are people who have gone ahead of you who know something. Let them train you. Let them show you the right way. Those are the people that you want, that will move you to the direction that you want to be. Those are the people that you needed, that will take you to the destiny. There are always these people who are destiny helpers. They are there. And sometimes they may not look like the way you think they are, but they are. Be humble, be vulnerable. Accept to learn new things. Let the pride go off and humble yourself down and be willing to learn. Even something that you knew, maybe there are other tricks that how you can make it easier and faster. So be willing to learn. The very last one is express yourself. Express yourself. If you are to laugh, laugh. If you are to cry, cry, because it relieves you. There are certain moments that I have to cry. I have to cry. And when I cry, I get peace. I have to get peace. For example, if I have something that really, really, really hurts me, and I don't want to talk about it. And when I cry, it relieves me. It gives me peace. It refreshes me. And if I need to laugh, I need to dance. And sometimes I go dancing. These days, I have not danced. Yes, do whatever that you feel you should do, because you are created in this world to be free, to live your life. If you want to dance, dance. People say, why is this on dancing? You don't think respect yourself? No, be yourself. Be yourself and follow your instinct. What you want, follow it. Follow what you really want. So I have some comments here. I have this one in Arabic. I really don't know Arabic. I apologize for that, but thank you for your comment. I have Moses Yango. He says that we need to get in touch. I really want to venture the same line of business. Yeah, thank you, Moses. I'll be more than happy really to help you to understanding this digital business model and to understanding how you can start your own global online business. This business is global. It works in any part of the world. So Moses, just reach out to me on Messenger. Yes, I will be in touch with you and take you through the steps on how you can start your own global business. As I was saying in some of my live shows, I say that we can never ever transfer our job titles to our children or to our grandchildren. We will never transfer that. Even our contract, even if it's a fixed contract, you can never ever transfer that contract to your kids. So we need to have something that is our own, something that is your own, with your own name. This global business is not any company's name, it's your company. is with your name. Mine is here, Sunday and Jigo. Jigo is my husband. And we are running this global business and bringing our kids slowly by slowly, because this is a foundation that we are laying and we would like to pass on to them. This is our family business. So you can start yours too. We have a system that is already proven, that is working for thousands and thousands of people all around the globe, are successful business owners, about 113,000 successful business owners, and these business owners are all around the globe. So you can start yours too. Why wait? Don't keep dreaming. Start doing it. Start doing it. Yes, it's possible. As I said before, that don't think what other people will think, because people will always not tell you what is inside you, because they don't know. They don't know the raw materials that are inside you, that are not excavated, that are not used up. They don't know. But you have something in you that you can do. You can offer the world. You can offer your kids, your generation that is coming. And why not start your own digital business? As yesterday I was talking about the advantages of digital business over traditional business. Even the traditional business now is shifting slowly by slowly to the online. People are advertising their products online. People are advertising their shops, their what online, because that is where the market is. That is where you can get people all around the globe. That is where there's boundaryless. It's not, there's no boundary to it. So I am so much excited really to share all this information with you, to be yourself. And I'm here today, this Friday, encouraging you to be you, to be yourself. Lean on God. I like the book in Proverbs says that trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding. Trust in God, because He will direct your path. So trust God. He can make that for you. He can make it possible for you. He can make it for you, because you are His. He has ordained you. He has planned for you. He like Jeremiah, he says that I have ordained you, I have set you apart. You know, God set you apart for certain things that you have not yet discovered, that you have not yet known. God has prepared you. He has good plans for you. Jeremiah 33:3 says, call unto me, and I'll tell you marvelous things that you know nothing about. Sometimes you need to pray. I was praying to get something that I would do at the comfort of my home, something that really makes me feel me, something that makes me be myself. And I want to be with my family. I wanted to be with my kids. It was a prayer. I prayed, my family prayed, my kids prayed. We have our devotions time. We could really mention it every time, but I have no idea what it was. I prayed, and I prayed. And as Jeremiah 33 says that, call unto me and I will tell you marvelous things that you know nothing about. I never knew about this digital business, but God led me slowly but slowly into knowing about this digital business. And now here I am, really living what I was praying for. I wanted to have time with my kids. I wanted to be there for my children all the time. And I am really so much excited and thankful to God that I am now with my kids. I am now not working, I'm running my own business. And that can be possible for you too. God can make ways despite whatever challenges that you go through. Despite the financial stress, God can make it for you, because He will give you wisdom to save something slowly by slowly until you have to invest in discovering yourself. I have here Joseph. Joseph Taban is saying that much appreciation this digital business, and keep the fire on, seriously benefiting Walai. God bless you. Thank you very much, Joseph. Thank you for that. I thank you that I'm so much excited that you are really benefiting, and that is one of my objectives, to be educating people on online to know about this digital business. And it is also one of my objectives to be inspiring people, to tell them that you are able, this is you, this stress you go through is not the end of you. You still have some better things ahead. You have still some possibilities ahead. There are great things, and there is a God who makes ways where there seems to be no way for you. He knows you, and He has the great plans for you. He can do it for you. That is my objective, to inspire people and also to entertain. I am here having 3 objectives: to educate, inspire, and entertain. these are my objectives in my digital business. So whenever I come live, I come with these 3 objectives: to educate people, to inspire people, and to entertain. So I am so much excited and so much grateful that God has given me this to really offer the world. I never knew I had this in me, and it's growing every day. Every day I'm learning. Every day I am really learning new things. So for those who wanted to know more about my digital business, I have my website above this video, www.thesundayandjigoonline.com. It's also on the screen. You can click on it, register with your name and email. I have a 90-minute free pre-coaching video there for you. You can watch it to help you understand the business. Someone was asking me why you want me to register. If you really wanted to know more about this digital business, you need to know. You need to have knowledge. You need to know. And we have a 90-minute free video that is free training that is for you, that will help you make a concrete decision for yourself. If it's for you, yes, you can take the next step. And if it's not for you, it's okay. It's okay. If it's for you, those people with corporate mindset. If it's not for you, yes, continue working. But I am here for those people who have entrepreneurial mindset. Those people who want to change. Those people who want to have something for themselves. Those people who have business mindset. Those people who like to know about business, who wanted to know about digital business. Those who wanted to be business owners. I am here for you. I am here for you. And even those ones who are doing corporate jobs, if you have that business mindset, I am here for you. And this website, this trainings could be for you. We are having our mastermind twice in a week. Today we had one in the morning, just around 3 a.m. East African time. It was really so awesome. Many who really watch it, and so many people yesterday asked me that Sunday, I'm going to watch it live. I want to watch it live. I said, congratulations. You can watch because it's free. It's free tips on how you can make a better decision that, who knows, will change your life and the life of your next generation. So guys, I've really taken so long, so much sorry for keeping you long, but I believe it was so informative. Just let me know how this video has impacted your life. How I have already got from Taban, I have got from Moses, and yeah, there is another from Arabic. And thank you for all your likes. Thank you for all your hearts. Thank you for all those who are watching the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a nice weekend. Remember to be you. Remember to be yourself. Be you. Don't limit yourself to what people say, to what people think. They will always not make a better future for you. Be yourself. Discover yourself. Know your potentials. Know your worth. Know your worth. When you know your worth, you are a triumph. You are a success. You are a winner. And always, I talk this to myself. Every morning, I talk to myself, I am a winner. I am a successful woman. I am a phenomenal woman. I am a great woman. I'm creative. I talk positive things to myself, and that helps me build a positive mindset. I look into myself to the mirror and say, wow, beautiful woman of God. And that gives me strength. That gives me strength for facing all the challenges that I have. I remember God really wonderfully and fearfully made me, and I thank God for everything. So stay blessed and have a nice weekend. Bye.